The Supreme Court's decision in the civil rights cases of 1883 undercut the constitutional basis of the congressional civil rights agenda of the late 19th century. It was clear that if laws prohibiting discriminatory practices by private citizens operating public facilities were to be enacted, they must be enacted by the states. However, the political climate in the states was not conducive to such an agenda. Quite to the contrary, many states, particularly in the South, had enacted laws requiring racial segregation of such facilities. Could separate facilities be sustained given the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment? That question came before the court in the famous case Plessy versus Ferguson in 1896. In 1890, the state of Louisiana passed a law that required separate accommodations for blacks and whites on railroads, including separate railway cars. Concerned, several black and white citizens in New Orleans formed an association dedicated to the repeal of that law. They persuaded Homer Plessy, who was 1/8 black, an octoroon in the now antiquated parlance of the day, to test it. In 1892, Plessy purchased a first-class ticket on the East Louisiana Railway from New Orleans. The train provided only third-class cars to black passengers. He was arrested when he refused to leave his seat. He was tried and convicted in Louisiana State Court. In 1896, the United States Supreme Court heard his case on appeal. The Supreme Court upheld the Louisiana statute in a 7-1 decision. The court rejected Plessy's arguments based on the 13th Amendment, seeing no way in which the Louisiana statute reestablished a condition of slavery. In addition, the majority of the court rejected the view that the Louisiana law fostered any inequality of blacks in violation of the 14th Amendment, but held that the law merely separated the races as a matter of social policy. Along with Booker T. Washington's Atlanta Compromise address delivered the same year, which accepted black social isolation from white society, the Plessy decision provided an impetus for further segregation laws. In the ensuing decades, segregation statutes proliferated, particularly in the South. The case helped cement the legal foundation for the doctrine of separate but equal, the idea that segregation based on classifications was legal as long as facilities were of equal quality. However, southern state governments refused to provide blacks with genuinely equal facilities and resources in the years after the Plessy decision. The states not only separated races, but in actuality ensured differences in quality.